a little bit then about how we see these and why we're betting, as you may have guessed, on the XRP Ledger and XRP as the digital asset of choice, where we're talking about the blockchain component of this Internet of Value.
BNY is a global systemically important financial institution. We're known as the world's largest custodian with over 50 trillion of assets under custody, 2 trillion of assets under management. And we have certainly been leaning into the digital asset space.
And one possibility is the XRP Ledger as a trading hub across blockchains with the DEX, the payment engine, pathfinding, the various different XRP Ledger features that enable the movement of assets.
However, the throughput is still very important because at some point, someone's got to settle to the ledger, right? So the more throughput, the lower cost, the more efficient it's going to be. And equally as important, you've got to have this predictability of settlement. The XRP Ledger, because it's using a consensus system, is using a de minimis amount of electricity.
50,000 transactions that we've done on the Stellar network has cost us $120. If we can move all the 1.7 trillion of our assets, currently we have about 500 million. If we can move that all onto blockchain, we will save $200 million, excluding the transaction cost.
But what does Louise Yamada say? The bigger the base, the higher in space.
Entire crew is go. Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got a baggie, welcome to the party. We'll go back to some more. Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee. Just straight extra. Bullishness, XRP, 70 cents. Let the games begin. We're just getting started. Dollar next. New all-time highs. I hope you've been loading up on the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. Throw that XRP in the bag. Let's go full speed. Full throttle. Into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today, right around 3.08 trillion, down about 1% in the past 24. We got XRP creeping up back into the 70s. Stellar XLM, 13, 14 cents. We got BTC, 88,000 ETH, right around 32, 33 hundo. Blur Networks right around a penny and a half. Axelar, 76 cents. XDC, 0.03. Songbird, 0061. We got Monica Long to pop things off. Back from a fantastic week at SG FinTech Fest. On and off stage, everyone was talking about stablecoins. I spoke with Tan Virgil too on CNBC on the growing demand. Example, Latin America wants USD-based stablecoins, but Euro and SGD could very well solidify their own place in the market. And how Ripple USD, RLUSD already has customers ready to use it once it's publicly launched. It's about to get real. RL. USD. We got Uphold amid a sea of red. We are seeing you. XRP. Standing strong. All I see is green. Digital chamber. How stablecoins are extending the US dollar dominance. XRP drops. Ripple's meeting with the Federal Reserve Government of Bowman to discuss the report how stablecoins are extending the US dollar dominance. Policies guide to action. Digital chamber. But. XRP is a scam. Know what you hold. We got XRP drops. Ripple swell. Panelist BNY Mellon is the bank that your bank banks with, the world's largest custodial bank with over 50 trillion of assets under custody. In 2016, BNY Global Ripple Proof of Concept.
I lead our digital and corporate banking team at BNY. BNY is a global systemically important financial institution. We're known as the world's largest custodian with over 50 trillion of assets under custody. But we also are a large payments bank. And we are also a large investment manager with over 2 trillion of assets under management. And we have certainly been leaning into the digital asset space. So look forward to the discussion.
Andrew D. Vilbis, Ripple XRP, the XRP Ledger, Super DEX, asset and token portability via the XRP Ledger as a hub for trading, cross-chain, seamless interoperability, the real true store of wealth, messaging, settlement, all in one, the bridge asset.
One of the first things that we need is asset portability. That's not all of interoperability, but that's a big piece, and that's the piece we need now. And one possibility is the XRP Ledger as a trading hub across blockchains with the DEX, the payment engine, pathfinding, the various different XRP Ledger features that enable the movement of assets. In fact, one of the very first applications on the XRP Ledger in the very, very early days was as a way to move Bitcoin faster and cheaper. Issued assets enable, remote assets that are based on different chains along with bridges. So I think that's an extremely important step towards interoperability, but it's just one piece. The industry has a long way to go. But if we want mass adoption, users are going to have great experiences. We have to solve interoperability problems. The XRP Ledger could be a token bridge for asset portability, but that's not the whole solution.
Welcome to the internet of value. XRP drops. Chris Larsen has spent over a decade sharing his vision of the internet of value with others, never forgetting to emphasize that XRP is the asset of choice, especially when compared to other larger assets like Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, ETH, and Bitcoin.
A little bit then about how we see these and why we're betting, as you may have guessed, on the XRP Ledger and XRP as the digital asset of choice, where we're talking about the blockchain component of this internet of value. XRP clearly has, among the majors, the lowest transaction costs. It is the fastest, about 3 seconds to settle, and it has the highest throughput of the major blockchains. Now, again, throughput, important to, I think, realize that, look, most of transactions eventually are going to be off ledger in some fashion. You're going to be using payment channels, XRP payment channels, Lightning Network, whatever it is. However, the throughput is still very important because at some point, someone's got to settle to the ledger, right? So the more throughput, the lower cost, the more efficient it's going to be. And equally as important, you've got to have this predictability of settlement. So XRP is not just the fastest of the majors, but it's actually very consistent, about 3 seconds, and the variability there is very low as compared with Ether, Bitcoin, for example, which are going to have longer close periods, but importantly also much larger variability in its close. So that randomness is problematic for payments and payment providers. The other key thing is that the blockchain will have to be deterministic. It can't be changed, right? And not probabilistic. Bitcoin is a probabilistic blockchain. So that's going to be important for payment providers as well. Energy consumption, this is actually very important. So I think, as we know, Bitcoin uses a lot of energy. So does Ether today until it switches to proof of stake. So we're looking, Bitcoin, I know there's different estimates here, but using about as much as the energy of the Czech Republic today, Ether about as much as the country of Jordan. The XRP Ledger, because it's using a consensus system, is using a de minimis amount of electricity. I think here with the example, it uses as much as the town of Oatman. If anybody's from here, you get a special prize. Oatman, Arizona, population 140. So a de minimis amount of electricity. Obviously, that's better for the world, right? You're not polluting as much. But very importantly, that means that you're not wasting your seigniorage on, for utility companies and for mining. It can instead go into the ecosystem, which hopefully is liquidity at the end of the day.
They saw the flaws in Bitcoin and wanted to make it better, so they made XRP faster, cheaper, more efficient, no mining needed, eco-friendly, no more middlemen. Know what you hold, know what's coming. The super cycle of 2016 is repeating. XRP once again will outshine all the coins, including all the Chinese coins. Meanwhile, Stellar Org today, the testnet upgraded to Protocol 22. Next up, validators vote on the mainnet upgrade December 5th. Need help upgrading the software? Want to know what Protocol 22 is all about? We got Stellar, network status, Protocol version 22, test network. Speaking of Stellar, we got XRPL Daily. Franklin Templeton is likely to move 1.7 trillion into the Stellar network.
It cost us about $1 to do that. So for us to do 50,000 transactions on a traditional rail cost $50,000. 50,000 transactions that we've done on the Stellar network has cost us $120. So there is a huge cost saving, but then that cost saving also leads to efficiencies in the sense that you don't have to do the reconciliation of multiple ledgers. You don't have to remediate issues. Everyone gets the same information synchronously. Yeah, so it's a real cost. that we can, identify the actual saving. And then these other benefits, we spend about 200 million a year on remediation and reconciliation. If we can move all the 1.7 trillion of our assets, currently we have about 500 million. If we can move that all onto blockchain, we will save $200 million, excluding the transaction costs, which will be, 0.0025 of what they are today.
Don't sleep on Stellar, XLM. Franklin Templeton likely to move 1.7 trillion into the Stellar network. We got Paul Barron Network Bitcoin miners loading up on Render.
What are you holding today? What's your portfolio look like? Anything good?
So, I'm super interested in DPen. Okay.
All right.
So like Render, like Helium. I was a super early adopter in Helium. Obviously hold a little bit of Bitcoin, hold a little bit of Solana. And then I'm on the board of DeFi Technologies. I obviously work for Hut. So I'm also just very overweight crypto in general in my life.
We're going to dive into the charts and show you what's to come. I hope you've been paying attention. Right on time, XRP. Crypto's TA. This time, the difference is that XRP price is much higher as it begins its reversal against BTC. Waters above, dear XRP community, we are here. I suggest searching for a tutorial video on how to open a bottle of champagne. Thank me later. The timing of this whole move was perfection. We're truly in the final moments. And you know what they say, the bigger the base, the higher in space. 8 years consolidating, 8 years of buying up, no price movement. Get ready for 2016 to repeat. We're right here. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. And they can't stop it. We got Pepe, Moonshilla, Holy Ish, Bears are F, XRP bi-weekly breaking out of the 2,500-day consolidation pattern. Just like in 2017, 76,000% gains. Dark Defender, like Clockwork Orange, $0.03. Next, 13. Coins Kid, XRP versus BTC weekly. We could be about to witness one of the biggest pumps we've ever seen for XRP in years, since the 2016 cycle. Weekly bullish divergence, XRP versus BTC, Bitcoin running up into the 1.41 fib, USDT dominance hitting our target. Hold on tight here, $4 in new all times. Could be right around the corner. TikTok, I hope you've been loading up. XRP, right on schedule. XRP's first big move in the July 2016 halving cycle / presidential election cycle came March 2017 after the BTC halving date. While BTC corrected 35%, the 2024 halving happened in April of 2024. TikTok, nothing holding it back this time like in the 2020 cycle with the SEC. With that being said, Batman Bag Ladies, I hope you've been paying attention. We said if the 2020 cycle was mimicking our current 2024 halving cycle, be on the lookout for XRP to pop November 11th. If it was mimicking the 2016 halving cycle, we told you to look out for the second week of January. It looks like XRP mimicking the 2020 halving cycle. What are your thoughts? Down below. Also, if you remember, I told you to be on the lookout as we draw closer to the midway point of the halving cycle, just like in the 2016-2017 halving cycle. Also, once again, if you look here, XRP's first big move came March of 2017, and it just so happened to happen as BTC corrected 35%. We had another pop here as BTC corrected 15%, and as BTC finally hit the top mid-December, December 11th, 2017, is when XRP began to finish off the completion of the 76,000% gains, January 2018. Once again, in the 2020 halving cycle, as it got closer to the midway point of the halving cycle, we got fireworks. Once again, in the current 2024 halving cycle, as we draw closer to the midway point, XRPs started to wake up. Also, we got the cycle projected to go out into the fall of 2025. Once again, we're just getting started. I hope you've been loading up on those utility bags. With that being said, Batman Bag Ladies, expose the SEC war on crypto, plans within plans within plans. They're trying to shake you out by any means necessary because they know what's coming. We know what's coming and they can't stop it. All the money, all the value, all the banks know what you hold, know what's coming and know why. They wanted you out, but we kept on buying. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed?
Big bags.
Later, glitches.
Welcome to the party. This a moon party. Hey, this a moon party. Hey, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. This a moon party. This a moon party. Welcome to the party, we don't play round here. Moon suit on her, you get sprayed